time to have gone ahead with this announcement. We have our guests joining us this afternoon. Let's take it up with them. We have Venugopal Narayanan, who's author from Swarajya, also Jem Rug, a cephalogist and political analyst with us. We also have Huda Zariwala, political analyst on this broadcast. Jay, if I can begin by asking you, what do you make of this big announcement coming in a very interesting phase, because a former TV journalist, a popular face, a primetime face, if you about journalism, and also has done Gujrati news television, so that's the kind of person that we're talking about. So a popular face certainly, but do you think that's going to be advantage Aam Aadmi Party now?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, this is a gentleman who is grounded, who knows the issues.
Ms. Zariwala, that question was for Jay. I'll come back. I'll come to you a bit.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah, Jay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Jay, I think you're on mute. If you could just unmute yourself, please.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great. Okay. Now, the first point, I think, of course, you spoke a lot about his television career, and the significance lies exactly on the other side of the television. Okay. I'll make a couple of very relevant points, especially for a lot of our viewers who may not know Gujrat so much. First, he belongs to the Charan community. Okay. While in terms of TV, we say he's popular in South Gujarat, everywhere across Gujarat, the community predominantly resides in Saurashtra, Kutch, and the bordering areas of Rajasthan. So that's one sort of a geographic indicator for the people, for the viewers at large. Second thing, I think there's one very important cultural nuance, which is totally coincidental, but which we need to communicate to our viewers right now. You see, they called in his mother, to convey her good wishes. Now she had worn the black sari and a red blouse. देखो ये एक बहुत traditional dress है ये चारण community का. मतलब it's completely coincidental. I'm sure it would have not been intended, but it has a messaging. I mean वो एक message copy carry करता है that here is the son of an actual Charan lady. It is like Lalu Prasad Yadav saying कि ये दही बेचने वाली मरछिया देवी का बेटा हूँ. Something similar to that. Maybe purely coincidental, not intended. The second thing, she invokes the name of Mogalma. She says, I'm praying to Mogalma for my son's success. Mogalma is the Kuldevi of the Charan community. Okay, and for the people, again, outside Gujarat who may not know, this community has a very high recall, especially even when the Maharaj of Kutch, would do his annual Navratra festival. जो पहले देवी को sacrifice होता था, that used to be partaken by the Charan community. So I think beyond the fact that he's a television journalist, his sort of election as their leader or to lead the party, the message given by his mother, her coming into the press conference in the traditional attire of the Charan community. So
surely high optics at play here at the very onset of that big announcement coming in from Arvind Kejriwal. Stay on with us, all of you. Let's quickly talk about the ETG Times Now survey that broken down last evening. Couple of issues and couple of points that we want to touch upon. What's the biggest poll issue in Gujarat? If we talk about the options, it's inflation, it's unemployment and growth. Inflation, of course, at the moment, as per the survey, is at 43%, growth at 18%, unemployment at 28%, and corruption at 11%. So those are some of the issues, aspects that concern the voter of Gujarat. Inflation topping the list at the moment. We continue to stay on with all of you. And if I could go across to Mr. Venugopal on that. Mr. Venugopal, what do you make of this? A, the announcement. B, the kind of issues that the Gujarat voters currently eyeing on.
Afternoon, ma'am. Afternoon, ma'am. Good luck to the Aam Aadmi Party's new CM phase. But it's not going to make a dent in the outcome. I'll tell you why. Because they have two mountains to climb, the Aam Aadmi Party. One is the Congress vote share mountain, and after that, beyond that lies the BJP vote share mountain. They've got a long way to go. And frankly, whatever the issues that I saw your survey yesterday, whatever the issues that are there, it's still not going to be the Aam Aadmi Party which is going to make a dent in the BJP's return to power.
Absolutely, because we're talking about BJP being in power in Gujarat for decades. It's not just a matter of, let's say, 5 or 10 years. Jay, if you could come in on that, with this announcement, where do you see the fortunes tilted? Because as per the ETG Times Now survey, it's no more going to be BJP versus Congress, perhaps BJP versus AAP.
Now, 2-3 things will happen with this announcement. Of course, I think the BJP versus AAP contest will sharpen up. And there is also political significance to this announcement. See, if you look at the chief ministers of Gujarat from 1990, you had Chimanbhai Patel, Mr. Mehta, Mr. Keshubhai Patel. After Keshubhai Patel, you had Mr. Suresh Mehta. You briefly had Mr. Shankar Singh Waghela. Then you had Mr. Keshubhai Patel again, Mr. Modi, Anandiben Patel, Vijay Rupani, and then now Mr. Bhupendra Patel. So the thing is, in none of these, there has been a person who's been predominantly from the OBC community. So that's a sort of game the AAP could be playing if you're going to talk of the impact. But I'm very clear the BJP remains the number one, and the AAP is somehow trying to, even sociologically jostle and capture as much of the number 2 place with this announcement, basically.
Okay, if I could quickly bring in Huda into the conversation as well. Ms. Zariwal, what do you make of this? Given the background of Mr. Isudan Gadhvi, also the kind of coverage he's known for, the kind of journalism he's practiced all throughout, he's known to have covered certain corruption cases and exposed all of that. So do you think it's going to play out as far as optics go?
Yes, absolutely. Here we are talking about a journalist, a TV person who has been associated with the core issues of the people, a person who in hand knows about the recent issues, the problems people face, and of course, this is the man who has exposed corruption of Gujrat politics time and again. We are talking about a person who is fearless, a person who knows his job while he was a journalist, or now as a politician of the people, as a person from the Aam Aadmi to represent the Aam Aadmi. We are talking about a person who is grounded. This man has time and again shown Gujarat corruption its true place. I mean, this is a man who in the past so many decades of BJP ruled Gujarat has bought out fearlessly so many issues. I mean, he's bought out this main issue of the 150 crore scam for the illegal police station and various other issues. I mean, this is a man whose career has been spanned over honesty, a man who has made a difference in the journalism of Gujarat. I mean, it is sad that, our gentleman earlier mentioned, I mean, the kind of sari his mother was wearing, or the kind of, the prayers to which God she was doing. I mean, that is a purely personal choice. Nobody, and I repeat, absolutely nobody has a right to comment on that. I mean, it doesn't matter what community he belongs from. It doesn't matter what certain voters he will appeal to, because at the end of the day, Aam Aadmi Party was...
In a sense, Huda, it's just the beginning of this very intense fight. We're going to see aggressive campaigning on the next few days. So let's see which way does the wind finally end up blowing, and whether or not this will be a turning point for the Aam Aadmi Party in every sense of the word. Thank you, all of you, joining us in this broadcast and taking that conversation an inch further. Times Now continues to get you the latest coming in from Gujarat and elsewhere. With that, it's time for us to head into a quick break for now.